Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel and to another video. We are taking a look at July 2023 Hella Handmade Creations. If you are new here or new to Hella Handmade Creations, it's a monthly indie brand collective that sells nail polish, nail care, body care, and a few other little bits and bobs. It's open from the 14th to the 21st every month. So this month it's July 14th at 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time. And then it goes through July 21st. And on the first of every month, the site opens for previews of what's going on, so you can make your wish list in advance. So Jay, we're going to look through just the nail polish because that's kind of the thing, and see what they have to offer and what kind of damage we could do. So let's get started. The first one is 1422 Designs. You can call me Queen Bee. Only 100 of these are going to be available. It's a black and purple base with bright pink, orange, green shifting shimmer and micro hollow flakes. It's been inspired by Queen of the Night Tulip at the Tulip Festival in Holland, Michigan. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not something that I'm dying to have. It's pretty, but just really doesn't do anything for me. Oh, okay. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. Let's go to the next one. Alchemy Lacquers Pirates Paradise. 200 of these will be available, and it is inspired by the Star Wars travel posters. I think this is the third in the series. It's a cyan blue Crelly nail lacquer, and it's packed with green, blue, turquoise shifting flakes, green, blue, turquoise shifting shimmer. And it is definitely packed with flaky, shimmery goodness. Let's see. This is something that I definitely love. I love blue. I love flakies. Look at it. It's like jam-packed with flakies. I definitely love this kind of a nail polish. I have many of these, so I'm not going to add it to my wish list. But if I didn't have so many of these, then I would definitely, because this screams Erin. This is just me. Next. All Mixed Up Lacquer, You Should See Me in the Crown, and it is a new series inspired by My Maker's Playlist. Oh, it's the music that the maker listens to while mixing polish, and it's a song by Billie Eilish. It's dusty burnt red base shifting from pink, gold, green with matching intense color shifting flakes. 200 are available. This is not my thing, mainly because I don't like the sort of gold shift. I don't care for gold really at all. I do like that sort of burnt cherry red though. That's very pretty, but I'm just not into the gold. I like the idea of all the flakies though, with all those nice shifts in it. So if you like gold, maybe this would be your thing, but I'm gonna skip this one. Okay, here's Atomic Polish. Let me pull up the other, for some reason they don't have the photo up, but it was on Instagram. So this is Atomic Polish. Does that sound like a man who needs to be in the hospital? And it's part of their It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia series. It's a pale blue base with aqua to green aurora shift and is inspired by Dennis's angelic singing voice. No cap. And here is the picture from Instagram. I think this is beautiful. Let's see. This is just, I love this sort of cyan blue, kind of ethereal, ghostly. Oh, there's a good shot. This is just something I really love. So that's actually going to go on the wish list for me. Let's go back to, nope, not that one. Let's go back here. Okay, so I did already put that on my wish list. Okay. Next up, we have the first duo of July. So again, a lot of these, if you've watched my other Hella Handmade Creations videos, you've heard me say that a lot of the makers will put out duos. And this is the first one that we see this time. It's from Baroness X. It's Sunken Treasure and In the Deep. They do have these offered individually, but you can buy them as a duo. There's no cap, or no, I'm sorry, the cap is to be determined. So maybe when the 14th hits, we'll see a cap. Um, the Sunken Treasure is a mix of hollow pigment, iridescent flakies, and blue reflective glitter. And then In the Deep is that deep blue cobalt base with green, blue, purple shimmer. So here is In the Deep by itself. Here's a great shot. Okay, so on the far left, you see the Sunken Treasure. And then you've got Sunken Treasure over black in the middle, and then Sunken Treasure over In the Deep on the right. Pretty cool looking duo. I actually really like this In the Deep look, but I have quite a few. I have my swatch sticks sitting right in front of me because I was doing some organization earlier, and I have like 3 right now that I'm looking at that match that color exactly. So I will say no to this one, but that blue is absolutely stunning. And I think it even has a nice shift here. You can see some of the purple. That's really pretty. I'm going to say no, but that is super pretty. BCB Lacquers, All the Better to Eat You With. It's inspired by Grimm's fairy tales. Crimson red with red and garnet micro glitters, gold reflective glitter, and it's inspired by Little Red Riding Hood, of course. 200 of these are available. The only reason I'm going to say no to this one is because I just don't do reflective glitter. I don't know what it is. I just don't like it. I absolutely love this color, this deep, like blood red almost. But I don't enjoy the reflective glitter, so we will say no to this one. Bee's Knees Lacquer Groovy. This is the Ice 9 Kills series, and it's a soft blue polish with a strong gold to green shimmer, and it's inspired by the Ice 9 Kills song Ex Mortis. No cap on this one. This is not something that I would enjoy again because it's just too much gold for me. It's really pretty, and actually that's a really good shot of it. It's really pretty, it seems like, on all of these skin tones. Oh my gosh, that's some smooth skin right there. Wow. But it's just too golden for me. I don't care for it, so no, not this time. Okay, here's our next duo by Danny Viana. Their duo Galaxy Mirror Glaze and Starry Sprinkles. And by the way, I apologize if you can hear the mouse in scraping in the background. I don't know where my mouse pad is, so you could kind of hear my mouse going back and forth over my desk. It's quite annoying. Anyway, back to the point here. Danny Viana's duo, Galaxy Mirror Glaze and Starry Sprinkles, and there's 100 cap on the duo, and then I think the single bottles have a cap as well. So 100 duos are available, and then they'll probably have maybe like 75 of each of the singles. I don't know. We can check it out. So this is their pastries and desserts line. The Galaxy Mirror Glaze is a black and red jelly base with green to blue magnetic microflakes, and Starry Sprinkles is the topper with blue, purple, large particle aurora shimmer, silver reflective glitters, and silver holographic microstars. Let's see if we can get some separate pictures. Oh, this is a really cool picture. That's really cool. I like that. You can see the base, the blue and the purple base pretty clearly. Here's the topper. You can see it in the bottle. It's got those nice stars in it. I think this is really cute, and I really like this sort of galaxy effect, but I don't think I would wear either of these at all. There's a picture of the reflective glitter at work. This is not my thing. So I will say no to this one. By Vanessa Molina. So their duo, Ectoplasm and Proton Pack, and it's inspired by the 90s cartoons. 100 of these are available in the duos. So let's see. Ectoplasm is the lime base packed with iridescent aurora shimmer, and Proton Pack is that multi-chrome magnetic flaky topper. So you can see on the left is Ectoplasm, that sort of yellowy green, maybe chartreuse. And then on the right is the Proton Pack topper, and then in the middle, the two of them combined. I actually like this picture better. I think it shows off the topper nicely. Let's get some individual here. So you can see here, it's a pretty sheer polish. So if you are not a fan of sheer polishes, you probably wouldn't like this. Oh, here you can see, here's the Proton Pack topper on bare nails right there, and then over a darker base, maybe a black base or blue or dark purple. I kind of like the topper over like a dark blue or a black. I'm definitely not a fan of the ectoplasm. That's just not doing it for me. I might put the topper on my wish list, but the duo itself is not going to go on my list. Color Spectrum Polish, spice up your life. 100 of these are available, and it's a new series inspired by the Spice Girls. So it's a royal blue with blue micro hollow glitter, red hollow glitter, and hollow flakes. This does remind me of the which one was the redheaded Spice Girl? Jerry Halliwell, is that her name? And she had those boots. Remember those platform boots? I don't know why this reminds me of those platform boots. This is really cool. I like it. I actually like it quite a bit. I like it, you know, in the brighter light, and then I like it in the darker light, but I don't need another blue shimmery glittery polish. So we'll say no to this. Colorist de Carol brings us Carrot Top, and it's continuing their Flintstones inspired series. It's an orangey red Crowley with red glitter, white flakes and tread, and multi-chrome shimmer. 120 are available. I really enjoy Colorist de Carol. I think they have a very nice formula, very consistent formula. I do enjoy a good Crowley, a good flaky Crowley, but I don't enjoy orangey red colors. Although when you look at it here, it leans more to the coral side, which is very, very pretty. But this is not so, oh, look, this Wilma Flintstone stamp. That's really cute. I don't think I will do this, but here's a good shot of it with all the flakies. Really pretty, just not my thing. Crystal Knockout, Wanheda. I'm sorry, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. It's the second polish in their Women in Control series. Wanheda is inspired by the resilient and brave Clark Griffin from the 100. I don't know the reference on that. No cap on this. It's a shimmery thermal that shifts from black to sky blue. And it features a golden glow, black shreds, and flakies in blue, aqua, purple, and green. I'm not seeing the shift to the sky blue. To me, it looks gray, but okay. This is not something. I enjoy thermals. I think they're fun, but this one just looks, I don't know, odd. Like, I feel like these people need to wash their hands. Like, it just makes me feel like their nails are dirty, and I don't mean that, and like, I'm trying not to be rude. This one is just not working for me. I don't like the color combo. Next up from Cuticula, we've got Dreamlight, and it is the series inspired by Dreamlight Valley. It's a holographic flake base with pink, gold, green shimmer, yellow, purple, pink, green, large particle shimmer, pink, gold, green, small iridescent flakes, and small pink, purple glass flakes. No cap on this. They put everything but the kitchen sink in here, and it's beautiful. It looks like foil. It's like a foiled effect. I love that. It like, look at all the different, you can definitely see all the pink in there and the green. This is really pretty. However, I just got the monthly subscription from Cuticula, and their theme was like sea glass or beachy theme this month. And their polish, I'm looking at it right now, is called Sea Glass, and it's very, very similar. I mean, almost exact. So I'm going to say no to this one just because I just got that Sea Glass one, and I'll use that one instead of picking this one up. Next up, LB nail polish, Pleiades. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Only 100 of these are available, and it's a continuation of their Constellation series. It's a blue jelly base with cyan, green, blue, purple iridescent flakes. Gorgeous. Really my thing. Look at these shifts. Look at this color. Super, super gorgeous. If I didn't have so many of these, it would absolutely go on my wish list. I mean, it's super gorgeous. It does look quite textured to me, so I think if you are going to get it, I would definitely use a thick top coat or a glitter grabber smoother type top coat. This, I love this. This is gorgeous. All right, let's add it to the wish list, even though I shouldn't, but it's a wish list. It's not permanent. Ooh, Emily Jamali, Le Figaro. There's no cap here, and it's a continuation of their art inspired series. And it is a medium dusty orange base filled with silver reflective glitters and a pink gold green large particle aurora shimmer. Um, this is tough because I love the formula that Emily Damali has. I love this polish. I hate reflective glitter. I mean, the top two pictures right there, I just can't stand that. Bottom two, absolutely love it. So this one I might put on my wish list. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm so sorry. Double sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. I love this. It actually, you know what, it reminds me of Painted Polish I Loaf You. And that was a limited edition polish that came out around Valentine's Day, I believe. And I believe it's sold out now. So if you missed out on that one, I would definitely go for this Emily Damali one. Um, it's really pretty. I think because it's reflective glitter, I would probably say no to it. Um, but I think it's gorgeous, especially in this shot. That is definitely a color I love. I'm going to leave it off the wish list, but I could see where I probably would put it on the wish list at the last minute. Envy Lacquer, Prepare to Die, and this is a continuation of the Princess Bride series. It's a deep red base with red and black reflective glitters with a touch of fire red hollow micro glitters, 200 cap. These makers are killing me with the reflective glitters, although it's pretty gorgeous. That's really gorgeous. That red. You killed my father. Prepare to die. I mean, it's just like the best movie ever. I'm going to say no again because it's reflective, but it's really pretty and it's, the best movie. So, ooh, Femme Fatale, Deep Water Sapphire. It's a continuation of their Sunken Treasure series. It's a deep teal jelly with a softer velvet blue sheen. I love that description. Holographic particles. Oh my gosh. Within are holographic particles that are resplendent in the sunlight. That is an interesting description. Only 150 of these are available. It is a really cool shifty polish. Here's like a nice sapphire. This is more on the teal side. Um, I don't I did put it on my wish list. You can see I've got it on my wish list, but I don't know why. I don't think this is for me. I probably just looked at the sapphire shot and I thought that was really pretty. So I'm gonna take it off my wish list, but it's pretty interesting. And you know what? They have really cool bottles. I love the bottle shape. Garden Path Lacquer's Sleepless Nights. It is the music of the 80s and 90s. That series that they have started with the 80s and 90s. Cherry red jelly base filled with blue red chromatic shifting pigment, blue shifting aurora shimmer, red orange ultra chameleon chrome flakes, holographic microflakes, and it's inspired by Journey's Separate Ways. No cap on this one. This is a lot of stuff going on, and it makes me want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I know that makes no sense, but I want it anyway. This is really, really pretty. I don't do these berry colors quite that often. Um, I could see where this would be a berry color that I would enjoy. I love that sort of, it almost has like all the colors of a sunset. Um, you know what? I think this might go on the wish list. I can't decide whether or not it's me, but you know what? I'll think about it. Girly Bits, because they will fix it. This is part of the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel series. It is a dusty mint curly base loaded with orange shimmer plus blue and turquoise green metallic flakes, orange gold color shifting iridescent flakes, and there are 250 available. This is really fun. I really like all the flakies in there. I am not going to put this on my wish list because from this, you know, far away, it looks a lot like the Nailed It polish that came um, in the, is it Stardust Shimmer box? June Stardust Shimmer or Sparkle and Shine? I can't remember. I think it might have been Sparkle and Shine. But I just got that Nailed It polish, and I don't need to, keep buying the same polish over and over. So no to that one. Ooh, Hearts and Promises Jasmine. It's the series that's inspired by princesses. So this is obviously Jasmine from Aladdin. It is a light turquoise blue curly base loaded with blue micro flakes, aqua, and blue metallic flakes and aqua sparks. 300 are available. This is really pretty. But is it pretty close up or is it pretty all the time? You know what? It is really pretty, but I think the base is a little too pastel-y for me. I like the flakies that are in it, love that, but I'm not caring for the base, so we'll say no to this one. Indie Polish by Patty Lopes, her duo, uh, Our Tours and Best Friend. It's the series, it's inspired by Emily in Paris. So Our Tours is a topper that has a mix of matte glitters, pink reflective glitters, and then Best Friend is that blue jelly base with the purple and pink aurora shimmer. This is so cute. Like, this is the kind of polish that I feel like a younger person would be really attracted to. I'm not ancient or anything, but this just feels like, it, I don't know, it just feels like something my daughter would really enjoy. My daughter is 6. Um, I think I would like it without the stars. Like if it was just the hex glitters and the circle glitters, I would really enjoy it. Here is the Best Friend, which is that blue jelly base uh, by itself. And then the topper is just, here we go. Here's a good shot of the topper by itself. I just don't like the stars. And the blue jelly base I don't need because I got Ethereal Lacquers Lorraine in last month's polish pickup, and I also have BKL's Rotten Little S Bag, and both of those are, this polish is a dupe for both of those polishes. So actually, if you missed out on BKL's Rotten Little S Bag or Ethereal Lorraine, pick up this polish. It's like a 97% dupe. So this would be good for you if you didn't get those. Next up is Lily Pad Lacquer Eternal Flame. This is quite the orange, isn't it? It's a new series inspired by the Bangles. That makes sense. It's a rich orange linear hollow, no cap. It is definitely rich orange. It's very saturated, at least from what I can tell in the pictures. I don't wear orange nail polish, so I will say no to this one, but it's very pretty if you like orange. Luna Wax Lembas Bread. Lembas Bread, I hope I'm saying that right. It's part of their Lord of the Rings and Hobbit series. It's a green to gold base with green reflective glitters and gold magnetic pigment. 100 of these available. Okay, so it's reflective and magnetic. It doesn't look like it's a very strong magnetic pull. You can see here, let me see if I do this. You can see the faint little lines across the nails. So it's not a strong magnetic, it's more of a subtle thing. So if that's what you like, definitely, a subtle magnetic polish can be really, really pretty. I will say no to this just because I don't do magnetics because I'm lazy, and I don't do reflective because I don't like it. So it's unfortunately double whammy for me. Lynn B Designs revisits a fan favorite series inspired by Outlander with Sassenach? Sassenach? It's a pale aqua hollow base with pink to yellow green shifting shimmer with added hollow flakies. 150 are available. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I like the pale aqua is almost silvery in some of these shots. This actually is very similar to what I have on. It's a paler version of what I have on. I have on Lynn B Designs Sexy and I Know It right now. I would call this a teal base. And then this is just like a pale aqua base. So I don't need this just because I've got the one that's already on my fingers right now. M&N brings us their duo, H2O and Scales. It's inspired by teenage TV shows. So H2O is the teal base packed with blue aurora shimmer and reflective glitter. Scales is a mix of iridescent chunky flakes with metallic microflakies. 75 cap on the duo. So let's take a look at these individually. All right. Here, I like this one. Here's a shot of H2O. It's that nice green base and it has a lot of that blue shimmer in it. And then let's see if we can get, yep, here we go. Here's that topper. This is the Scales topper. I actually really like this. The only reason I'm going to say no is because, well, I might put the topper on my list. But what I was going to say about this is the H2O polish. This is a very, very close dupe to a couple of polishes. So the one I'm thinking of is from Cadillacquer's latest release. Cadillacquer is a little bit more difficult to get here in the States. A lot of stockists do have it, but for some reason this was on pre-order and it's hard to get right now. So if you missed out on that Cadillacquer release, you might like this polish to sort of, satisfy that FOMO. Here's a good shot of it. But I actually just purchased one. It's on its way and I can't remember what brand I purchased. If I can figure it out, I'll pin it. I really like this as a combo though. I think it's really, really pretty. So I could definitely see where all 75 of these would get snatched up. I'm not going to get it though. Wow, I'm not really well on my wish list here. MJ Lacquer, get ready. It's inspired by the Temptations. It's an orange jelly with gold metallic and color shifting iridescent flakes with an aurora shimmer. 80 are available. An orange jelly. Well, I guess in this shot it is. Yeah, okay. See, here I thought it was yellow. And then when you go to this view of it, you can see the orange in it. Which, either way, if it was yellow or it was orange, I would say no because I don't really wear either one of those. But I love a good jelly, and especially with all those flakies in there. So it's really pretty. I just don't care for the color. Moonshine Manny Bullet Train. 200 are available. It's a new series inspired by action comedy films. This is a tri-thermal polish. So it's shifting navy, plum, and sage, and it's filled with iridescent flakes that shift copper, yellow, and green. Oh, and magnetic shimmer shifting red, orange, gold. And it is inspired by the Brad Pitt movie Bullet Train. I've not seen that movie. Let's see if we can get a good shot. Okay, so here you can see how the magnetic works. If you look, you can see the line down the middle. See that line, how it's going up and down? That is the magnetic pull. And there are two states of the trithermal. I don't see the third. I don't know. I don't understand the trithermal part of it, but here you can see the two different states. So this is very interesting. I don't think I want it, but it is very interesting to look at. I can see where I would buy it and I would love to look at the bottle and then I would never pick it up and put it on. I have a few of those polishes. All right, Music City Beauty brings us Moss Agate or Agate. I think Agate, I'm not sure. It's inspired by gemstones. It's a moss green base with white shimmer and gold flakies. Only 100 are available. This is quite interesting. it's very silvery, like it has a very subtle green lean to it. It's not very green at all, at least in these pictures. Maybe in real life it's, more of a green. It's definitely, for me, it leans more towards the gray side. It's very pretty, um, but it doesn't call to me enough to want it. But I do like that. I really enjoy those sort of green gray shades. Nailed it. Brings us Shadowbone. And it's part of their Pokemon series. It's a violet base with green, blue, purple, and oh wait, I'm sorry. A violet base with green, blue, purple, and purple, blue crystal flakies and black micro flakies. That description didn't make sense for a minute. 300 are available. I actually really think this is fun. Uh, Normally, when the description doesn't make any sense, I tend to not like the thing. But I mean, yeah, purple, love purple, or in this case, blue in this shot. I mean, the flakies are like glowing. There's another good shot. I like it. This is really cool. You know what though? We're only seeing swatches on long nails. I wonder if there is a short nail swatch. Here we go. Here's a short nail swatch. Oh, it's really cool on short nails too. I have discovered that I have very short nails, and I have discovered that polishes that I think are going to look great only look good on long nails. So I tend to look at the short nail swatches for for my deciding factor. And actually, I really like this. Let's put this on the wish list. All right, what's next? Naps and Nails, Mary Points the Way, and it's a new series inspired by the Nun, Annabelle, and Conjuring collection. I don't know the reference. This is an off sheer white in the shade, and then a light shadowy gray in the sun, and it's loaded with iridescent rainbow flakes. 250 are available. Okay, so this is not a thermal, this is a solar. I don't know if solar polishes behave the same way that thermals do, where the the color changing property will expire before the polish actually does, and it'll get stuck in one of the states. I don't know if solars are like that. However, this is very nice. I love this, the taupey gray. So what is that? The shade in this light shadow? No, the light shadowy gray is in the sun. Ooh, here's another look at it. Very interesting. I love how they can capture here. You can see in the sunlight. Oh, that almost has a pink lane there. And then when you're in the shade, this is really interesting. At first I didn't think anything about it. I didn't like it. But the more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. And what I like about solar versus thermal is that you'll get to see the shifts more often because as you go inside and outside. With thermal, if your hands are always cold, then your polish will never change. Or if your hands are always hot, and my fingers tend to stay cold, so the polish would only stay in one state. Here, I can go outside and the sun will activate it. I'm going to put this on the wish list. This is quite interesting. And I've never tried naps and nails, so that would be good to try a new brand. Night Owl Lacquers bringing us The Cats They Know. It's the Gilmore Girls series. I've literally never watched an episode of Gilmore Girls. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just admitted it. It's a linear holographic multichrome that shifts violet, mauve, gold, and green. 240 are going to be available. This is a really cool color. I do like you really can see that linear hollow, and you can at the different angles see the mauve, see the gold and the green. This is very cool. I tend to not buy a lot of linear hollows just because I have like 3 or 4 of them and I don't wear them as often as I should. So I don't want to buy another polish to just sit in the collection. So I will say no to this one, but this is very interesting. Fun times. What's next? Oh, Polish. This Polish is such a great brand, and I don't know how to say this. Megumin. It's part of their Witchy Woman series. It's a neon peach with copper and green pigment, no cap. How fun. This reminds me of the peach rings candy, the gummy peach rings. Oh man, I want some of that. I will not add this to my wish list just because that orange, yellow, peachy family that I just don't think looks good with my skin tone. But I can see how on a lot of skin tones, it's really super pretty and a really great summer color. And now I want the candy. Very pretty. I wish that I liked orange and peach and yellow on my hands. Ooh, Paint It Pretty Polish, Don't Call Me Doll. It's a new series inspired by Looney Tunes. It's a purple-based shimmer polish with shifts through pink, orange, gold, and green, and it's inspired by Lola Bunny. Only 150 of these are available. This is pretty cool. These shifts are pretty cool. You're getting a lot of different purpley, magenta. I mean, this is really pretty. I don't think I will get this one because I have a few that are like this, but that is really pretty though. Pampered Polishes, fortunately, I know a little magic. It's inspired by the villains. So this one's inspired by Ursula. It is pinky purple crelly with yellow, black, and silver holographic flicks, no cap. This is definitely a good description. That's more of the purple side. Here's more of the pink side. I'm going to say no to this one just because I don't wear this color purple very often, or this, like this pinky sort of orchid kind of in the middle. Just not my thing. I like the black shreds though. That's cool. You know what I just realized? I did not see Painted Polish. They usually participate, but maybe they are skipping this month because of the Polish and Beauty Expo. We'll see. Penelope Loose brings us a duo inspired by, what's their series? I don't know. I'm sorry, inspired by iconic duos. This is Anastasia and Mr. Gray. Anastasia is the blue base with Aurora orange green, and then Mr. Gray is the silver magnetic with UCC blue purple flaky and iridescent blue flaky. 150 of the duo are available. This is quite interesting. So on the far left, you've got Anastasia. On the far right, you've got the topper, Mr. Gray, over just like naked nails by itself, and then over black, and you can see that strong silver magnetic line. And then in the middle there, you've got the two, Anastasia and Mr. Gray, mixed together. Gorgeous duo, absolutely gorgeous. And that topper looks beautiful over black, and it would look beautiful over like a cobalt blue or an indigo. This is super pretty, this whole thing. I'm going to put the duo on my wish list. Love it. Pepper Polish Bumblebee Tights. That's cute. Oh, it's the fifth nail polish in the series inspired by Me Before You, the movie. It's inspired by the iconic bee sock that Lou loves so much and that Will gave her for her birthday. I don't know the movie. It is without a doubt one of my favorite scenes. It's a gold magnetic with a black background and a gold holographic glitter. Here they've used 3 coats and like a glitter smoother top coat, and then a regular glossy top coat on top of that. There's 90 available. I really think they've done some cool magnetic designs here. Here's just kind of the regular cat eye, and it looks like the ring finger there is unmagnetized. This is not for me. It's a little too grungy for me. grungy in a good way. But it's a really strong magnetic variation. This is really cool, just not my style. Phoenix Indeed brings us a duo, Bells and Choirs, and it's inspired by Coldplay. So Bells is the deep wine base packed with turquoise, blue, purple, pink iridescent shimmer, and then Choirs is the chunky coral red, golden, olive, pink iridescent flake in a blue tinted base. And there's 150 of these available. Let's see if we can get a picture. Ooh, okay, here we go. This is the Bells. So it is a gorgeous multi-chrome. You can see the turquoise and like the emerald and the purple and the blue all in there. This is like my favorite multi-chrome combo. Is this matte? No, it's just a different, this looks like more on the berry side of it. It's really pretty. And then let's see, do they have the, oh, and here's the topper. That is jam-packed. That's great. This is really pretty. Look at those huge flakes in there. That is gorgeous. I'm gonna put the multi-chrome bells on my wish list, but I don't want to put the topper on my list. I just don't wear toppers that often. But man, that is gorgeous. This is just, that's too gorgeous. That's going on my list. All right, next up we have Red Eyed Lacquer Larkspur of the Moment, and it's inspired by the birth month flowers. 200 are available. It's a blue to purple multi-chrome with scattered hollow. Very pretty. It's something I have multiples of, multiple shades. I will say no to this one, but it's very pretty, and I obviously enjoy it because I have so many. Rogue Lacquer is bringing us Break the Spell. It's the part of their Beauty and the Beast series. It's a bright blue crelly with hollow flake and scattered red, copper, gold color shifting flakes. No cap on this one. This is super pretty, this blue. I really enjoy these bright blue polishes. Ooh, that looks like broken glass almost. That is impressive. Rogue Lacquer is very, very good with their flaky formula. I don't need this one, but it's very pretty. Sassy Cat's Lacquer is bringing us Night, and oh, it's inspired by Nintendo. It's a light gray with extreme pink shimmer. 200 are available. I did put this on my wish list. I saw this already. To me, I would say this is more of a taupe than a light gray, but you know, what do I know? I love this. This is kind of like neutral but not boring is what I would categorize this as. And you know, it's like very office appropriate, wedding appropriate, like every kind of occasion appropriate. So I really like this one, and I really do want to get this one. Kind of reminds me of Great Lakes Lacquer. You want pigeon milk with that, one of their polishes. It has that sort of gray taupey base, but I think the shimmer that's in that one is more of like a red. This is a pink. So of course, that's completely different, right? Yes, that's why I put it on my list. Next up is Sassy Pants Flamboyant Flamingos. It's part of their Creatures in Nature series. Oh, did you know that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance? Well, that's kind of a fun fact. 100 of these are available. It's a bubblegum pink holographic polish with shifting shimmers and rainbow crystal chameleon flakes. Love it right there. Don't love it right there. Love it right there. Don't love it right there. Interesting. I'm not going to put this on my list, but I think it's very intriguing. And I'm getting close to wanting to try Sassy Pants. I think each month they're putting out something that's a little bit more, you know, it's getting me a little bit more, but so far I haven't pulled the trigger on that brand yet. Schlee Polish, Are You a God? And it's inspired by Ghostbusters. It's a sheer warm gray with a variety of iridescent shimmers and subtle Spectra Flare. Oh, I love that word. There's 100 of these available. This is very cool looking. I love the bottom right corner where it's that steely gray. I do not like the other three. That leans a little too yellowy gold for me. I'm going to say no to this, but look at all the different on the different angles. You get the shifts are really, really incredible. And that just, oh, with her skin tone, ooh, yes. I'm going to skip this one, but if you like a more yellow leaning gray, I think you would enjoy that. Victorian Varnish brings us Space Traveler pills. It's inspired, it's part of their, oh, okay, it finishes their Curiosities of the Apothecary series. So this is the last one for this particular series, and then they'll move on. It's a deepened purple base with a large particle blue purple shifting shimmer, purple, black, and silver reflective glitters. 200 are available. I love a good deep purple. Come on, there we go. I love that. That is super pretty. I just don't need it because I have so many and I just don't like the reflective glitter. I don't see the point. But I think it's a really, really pretty base color. Oh, here, is it matte in this one? Oh, and here it is matte. Okay. I can see where if you like reflective polishes that you would enjoy this one. So I'm gonna say no to it though. Whatcha Indie Polish brings us a duo 22T and Titanium. It's a continuation of their periodic table series. 22T is the reflective graphite polish, and then Titanium is the clear base with the platinum flakes. Okay, so let's see if we can get these separated here. What's this one? So this, okay, so this is, you can see the reflective graphite polish mostly in this picture, and then the bottle that they're holding is the titanium. Here's a shot of it all reflective, like lit up. I'm just gonna say no because it's not doing anything for me. It reminds me of like Christmas time, winter time though. That's kind of cool. All right, and then we have Zombie Claw. We here to fight. 100 of these are available, and it's inspired by Powerpuff. It's a neon green with black, red flakies and strong red gold shimmer. Very cool. I love green. This it's too much with the flakies for me. I'd rather see more of the green, although that's really pretty. My dog's barking in the background. We must have a delivery coming. I really like this shot of it, but it's just it's not enough to pull me in. So that's it for the July 2023 offerings. I did want to go back and show you some of the overstock options that are going to be available. So every month they not only do brand new polishes, but they also have like past polishes that come back. If there was an overstock, they bring them back. So let's go to the overstock because there were a couple that I thought were really interesting to show you. Bee's Knee, oh, here, Atomic Polishes, the greens. I have this one. I love this one. So I wanted to show you guys this one. It's that really cool aqua color. It does say sold out just because it's not available till the 14th. So if you really wanted that one, here's a second chance to get it. Bee's Knees Lacquer, here it is. They have some leftover of To Hell with Good Intentions. This is really interesting. I have it on my wish list, but now I'm not sure if I do want it because I like this shot of it, but I don't like this shot of it. I'm going to take this off. And then there are two more that I think are really worth mentioning, in my opinion. Where is it? Here we go. I missed out on this one the first time around, and I've just been thinking about it ever since. And I think I really, really want to get this one. This is from Garden Path Lacquers, Pleasures Remain. It's part of their 80s and 90s series. It's that cobalt blue that I love, and it's got, a shimmer going on, and it looks good matte. I don't know. I can't stop thinking about it, so I put that on my wish list. And then one more I wanted to show you. Great Lakes Lacquer is bringing back Michigan's ice caves. Well, not bringing back, they have an overpour. So there will be some available. I don't know how many are available. It never says that. So if overpours are, if you want some overpours, I highly suggest logging on, immediately and getting those. But this is just like right up my alley. So I thought this one was really pretty and really wanted to show you that this one is coming back. The limited stock that they have is coming back. So I think that is it. I definitely need a drink now. My throat is very dry. I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you saw something that you want to put on your wish list. If there's something that you definitely have to get that you can't stop thinking about, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Thanks, everybody. Take care.